Hey, how fortuitous it is that I should return at the time that the Sony Vegas Keijin music stops. Alright. And Heretic music commences. I'm kind of wondering, I'm pretty sure this iTunes playlist that I made doesn't have the other Heretic one song that I put in my playlist. Anyway, it's time to do the thing. Let's see. To go back to, you know, the other game that I should have come back to earlier, and which is, you know, only one of two games that I've yet to complete on stream. That I had ongoing for quite a while before, you know, Iceborne decided to drop, that I just sort of mysteriously walked away from because of how wishy-washy my stream setup is, but hey, that's hardly surprising. Let's see, all I gotta do is go ahead and switch the thing around, switch up the overlay. I'm gonna have to like put the mod back in, the Monster Hunter Special K mod, because I have no idea what about it caused the game to crash, because it was working fine. I was stacking it together with the overlay thing. Before I tried to stream it, I was running all of those things in tandem with each other, and they worked fine, so I don't know what happened with that. I'm gonna have to experiment off screen, but right now, let's experiment with seeing if, apparently this is the most stable N64 card that I currently own. It's the only one, actually that's not true, I was gonna say that's the only one that I don't have from childhood, and this is like the only game that I bought second-hand later down the line, but that's not quite true. I'm pretty sure that also applies to Banjo-Tooie and 64, because I did own DK64 as a kid, but unfortunately I not able to hang on to that card. Let's put it that way for now. So the card that I own right now, well, for all I know, it might be the same one, depending on what channels it went through, but as far as I know, it isn't. But let's see. Back to this game after I, you know, do a quick swap to get the sound to work again. Hold on a second, and we just restart that real quick to avoid any sound glitches, and then we'll go right back into file 1, the only file that is important, and this is the file that, as I'm sure you all remember, because you all follow my stream with such, yeah, all of you know who I'm talking about. Such, so closely, with such fervence. The last thing that we were doing in Paper Mario was, we finished going through the jungle and we finished opening up the dungeon. Let me see here. Maybe I should, like, clean out my inventory before I go in. Let's see, what do I have? I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna need a fire flower at any rate. Fucking fire dungeon. Maybe a thunder rage, but no, actually I think I'm gonna need to bring one specific thing with me from the item stockpile that I have currently. Let's see. And if not, I can buy another one here, Snowman Doll. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Snowman Doll is going to be pretty useful against the boss. Volcano. Spoiler alert. Let's see, how many more can we store? 2 more items, well, leave the fire flower. No. Well, I don't think so, at least. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just bring all the stuff with me, and if I end up using, like, maybe the power block, but where I store the power block? Because, you know, let's store it first, just to see, like, you know, the text for when you fill up in that. It forces you out of dialogue, and then you can't check anymore. I'm deeply sorry, but we can't keep any more items. We have way too much shit in our reserves, you're gonna have to take something out. And I will, I'm pretty sure I should, yeah, should have at least one Snowman Doll in here. Let's see, is there anything else that I would want, though, for the volcano dungeon? Like, I'm pretty sure half of this stuff is just stuff I could, like, take out and sell, but maybe we'll do that after this chapter. Oh, there's another Snowman Doll that I have. Sure, I'll take 2 of these. Let's see. I have, a full inventory with this. Apple syrup restores 10, right? Here it does. I should probably just sell the super sodas. I don't think they're gonna be that useful. And other than that, though, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want to keep the rest of these. Which is superstars. Like, maybe the spicy soup. That's like, really not that, that's strong. I think we'll go into the dungeon with this loadout. And he actually went back to the mainland and did the junior trooper fight that you can potentially get at the end of this chapter if you never leave the island until after you leave. Or after you finish the chapter. I did that pretty much immediately upon beginning the chapter, so that's out of the way. We're not gonna have to deal with that after this, but yeah, right now the order of business is just go ahead and finish the dungeon. I can finish chapter 5. We already got the little quick time event here, not really a quick time event, just a little event scene, I guess, generic event, where the Piranha Plant pops up. It says, hey, we detected an intruder, and all this dialogue. Yeah, go and kill yourself in the friggin' fire platforms instead of me. Pretty sure that, you know, there's some lava bubble enemies ahead that we already tackled, so... wonder what party member other than Sushi would be good against lava bubbles? No. Maybe Wombat, or maybe what? Probably what? I have no idea. Probably what? Certainly enemies that don't use, or partners that don't use like the jump attack. Oh fuck. I forgot that they had that much damage actually. For health. But if what can hit them and not get hurt by touching them. Oh fuck. Well, it's gonna be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Finding a head partner that is able to do that. Let's see. And it's apparently gonna be a challenge for me just to be able to fucking put the timing down to block that attack. Let's see. Because I have happy heart, so it's not gonna be too painful. Oh shit. Oh, but well, I was able to block that even though I'd never seen that attack before even. We'll try Cooper. Makes sense for him to be able to shrug that off, because yeah, apparently, I'm guessing too, but based on the fact that Watt couldn't attack them, that O is not gonna be able to do it either. Fuck. Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll even get another level before we get to the boss, I don't know. We have room to do that. Just try to readjust myself and these platforms. I gotta be mindful of that and be mindful of that and try to stay in the center, which is a little bit difficult because of the way that it looks like I'm holding. I'm pretty sure straight right, but it doesn't look like having the center. I don't know, it's deceptive. But here we are. Guess we can bring out Gumbario to get the titles on the potentially any new enemies. What? Hold on, did the game just crap out on me? Or is that a capture thing? I hope that this isn't the game. Change this real quick. I don't think this is gonna... yeah, unfortunately I think this might be the game. 20p. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's the second event like this that we've had in this, but... I mean, the first one was all the way back in chapter 1, so... Could be worse. Hold on, let's see. If I press reset now, what happens? Yeah, okay. Hold on a second. Bear with me. That'll do the trick, right? Let's try this again. Gonna have to do the shop wrangling again. Unless I saved after, I don't remember if I did. To redo that fight too, but hey, now I have more information technically, so I could be at an advantage. Let's see. Items? No, it's save after it, thank fuck for that. Right. Bring out, no, do bring out Cooper. At this point I have no reason to believe that anybody but Cooper would be able to hit the lava bubbles without getting hurt. Not quite sure how the partner's hanging on for that, but... Right. Take 2. I wonder if speedrunners have this problem. They get like random hardware faults. They probably do, but I only see like publicized big like runs that happen at events mostly, so I really don't know the inner workings of that sort of thing. There we go, once we get a first strike there. Should be able to finish off this one in the first round. Yep. There we go. So this timeline so far is better than the other one. See if we can keep that up though. We did lose 1 point of health, but we do have more health now than we did at the end of the previous one. And we, aced that. Alright, let's try this again. Gonna bring Goombario out. Gonna press this button. There we go. Didn't crash this time. Not yet, at least. This is a big cavern. I've heard that some volcanoes have caverns that go down in 4 miles and miles. Oh, I don't know about that. I guess that would make sense. It's, because of the whole thing about how volcanoes work, what they are in the first place. Let's see. Right down here. We can jump down here, but not... well, it's a good thing that I have Cooper out, because I can do this. And I'm pretty sure that that red spike top down there is something that we haven't fought yet. So, let's bring Goombario out for that. Oh, there we go. Caught it. And apparently it's got more than 3 defense. Oh wait, never fucking mind. We have fought these things yet. Let's see. More than 6 defense, now it has 4 defense. Interesting. Well, I don't know, I guess what would be good, because what I'm pretty sure can, ignore defense, the enemy's defense, so it's actually gonna be quite good. Choice here. Unless what somehow gets hit by the spike, but that would be kinda dumb considering that you can approach from the side entirely. Yeah. There we go. So what is good for the... Oh, there's super soda just a normal drop. What is pretty good for the spike tops and Cooper's... Goddammit. Cooper's good for the... there we go, you can't defend against it. It's good for the other ones. The lava bottles. Shit. The timing that is not as bad as I make it seem, but I don't know. There's something very arrhythmic about it that throws off my timing. I know that that makes it sound like I'm passing the buck, and that's probably because I kind of am. But still, let's see. Let me grab the mouse real quick so I can make sure that this thing is, yeah, this is a good place, right? If we do that, then we end up all the way back up here, but hold on. If we take this all the way to the right, that should, yeah, put us in a place where we can go to the right further. We might be able to, yeah, the fire bars. Guessing that the fire bars are also, you know, also potentially, yeah. get rid of them by doing the same thing that we did in the fortress, which I never knew that you could do in this game until this playthrough. Oh shit, no, I didn't press jump twice there, but thank you. Let's well check out what's at the bottom of this room. We can apparently easily get back up. At least it seems that way. Oh hey, we get the super hammer here, or ultra hammer I guess. I thought we got the ultra boots here, but maybe it's the ultra hammer. Okay, I don't necessarily want to go back all the way back down, but all the way down there if we can't easily get back up. We probably can easily get back up with another one of those, but guess we might as well. Go ahead and oh fuck, I forgot. So we'll go and see what's to the right first. I have no memory about the specific layout of this place, so I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Let's see. There we go. I never knew that you could do that until this playthrough of the game, and I playing this game since like 2000 something I wanna say. It had to have been 2000 something because it came out in 2001-ish, I'm pretty sure. But based on my age at the time, I'm going to wanna say it was around 2002, I don't know. I'm playing this game nearly since it came out and I never knew that you could do this. And then again, it has been like, haven't done a terribly numerous amount of playthroughs on this game overall. There we go, it's just another party block. I don't know, who should we upgrade next? I wanna say Goombario, but he wouldn't be that useful in this dungeon in particular. Maybe we should go for Sushi, Tidal Wave, yeah, that would be useful against the boss actually, so we'll probably go for that. But we're probably gonna be upgrading Mario or Goombario after that because Multibonk, I'm pretty sure, has the same kind of potential to do crazy damage as the Power Bounce does in Mario. I'm pretty sure some of these partner attacks are stuff that I've never even tried out in the entire years that I've been playing this. Mega Bomb, Air Raid, Band Smack, Heal. Now, see, that's weird. Everything of dialogue in the game says that what is she, but specifically when you go to the power blocks, both of the upgrade messages say that what is a he, so it's weird. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna be upgrading Sushi now. Sushi is upgraded to Ultra rank. I forgot that you got the Ultra Stone from the Raven in this. Because I remember that you get it from Merlon in the second Paper Mario, eventually. Yeah, it looks like it was a good choice coming over here first. I'm pretty sure that the more... Actually, no. I was gonna say the higher rank that one of your partners is, the more health they have, but they don't have separate health in this game. That's only until the second game. So that's a non-factor. Alright, let's actually go down here now. After we save, as well. Save often, save a lot, and hope that it doesn't fucking crash while you're saving, or you might be completely screwed. Kinda wish it gave me the option since there's apparently a mysteriously... I still can't explain the blank file that's to the right of mine, but since that mysteriously exists, I might as well try to, like, rotate saves, but no. Press on, but I'm getting a little tired going over such rough road. I'm fairly sure that's where you have to go to make progress, so let's see what's to the right here. Okay, it's another one of these, so let's bring out the appropriate partner for this encounter. Yeah, that does nothing. Could use the power block here. This might be like the best place to use it. This. Can murder by them in the first round, and then wish I could attack the guy in the back with this attack, but I guess that's not going to happen. Shit. There, at least you can defend against that, and I think the window, it feels like the window for defending against that is a lot more generous than the window for defending against, you know, the normal pop attack that guy has. Yep, I always fucking miss that except for the one time that I didn't. But yeah, I guess there's a very real possibility that we might end up getting another level before we... Oh shit. Or we get to the boss here. There's a putrid piranha. Pretty sure it's gonna start moving around and trying to ambush me when I get closer. Oh, never mind. Hold on a sec, let's see what's to the right of here real quick, shall we? Oh, there's a... I saw that there's a star piece here, but... If I ever saw one, it's a big one too. If I'm not careful, we could get lost. Why don't we go back and try to beat up the... You know what, I think we'll actually leave that guy for later, because maybe he responds or something. I know there's a thing, I'm gonna have to look for it. That was a mistake, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm gonna end a little. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty good setup for... Party setup for these two enemies at least. You can do 8 damage with our jump, at least 6 with the hammer, I remember that. Ooh, nice. I wasn't actually sure if that was gonna work. Okay, well there's another power block or partner block, whatever you call it. There we go. All damage we're gonna be attacking inefficiently in this round, but at least we're gonna be able to eliminate one of these guys before the end of the first round. Yeah, you have to... If you have to like press the button way ahead of time if you want to block the poison breath attack. So we can have to gamble it and assume that that's going to be the attack. The other biting attack, I'm pretty sure, has we have to press it a little bit later. Yeah, oh boy, I sure do wonder how you... Oh, here's this thing. When you get to that block, I'm sure... Well, I think... I'm guessing based on what we've seen of it so far, of the map that is. We're gonna end up getting that block by breaking the ultra hammer block that's above us directly, and then probably finding a way to drop down there from that. Oh shit. Can what attack anyone in any position? Okay, let's go ahead and spiked up first then. Oh, there we go, see. It's the breath attack. I guess you can kind of tell from the positioning, but it's not great. Alright, let's do the another jump on this dude. Now let's attack with what so we can have one of these nuisances out of the way. Probably should have just hit one of these guys with what in the first round, but shit. I take one more damage from the poison, but that's fine. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pop one of those. Actually, I was gonna say pop one of those super sodas, but those don't regenerate health, do they? They only regenerate FP. Shit. Well, I might end up popping one of the healing items at least. Let's see what's to the left of here. Depending on what I find there, I might end up popping a healing item. I already got the title for this room, so I'm not gonna bother. We're gonna get another Ranger Plant event? I guess not. That's this room then. No, if it weren't for that lava, it'd be dark in here. I mean, yeah, probably. It makes sense that they don't give him a lot to say here, because what's the probability that every player is gonna be as stingy as I have and have him, you know, come out to analyze every screen and comment on every screen. I'm guessing we're gonna have to use Paracarry to get across here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Just push the blocks. blocks into the lava. To block the flow of lava, I suppose. That's our end goal here. And then we can go down there and repeat the same stunt, but on the lower level. Okay, come on. Inch right to the edge. Needs to be perfect timing, don't you know? Or placement. Okay, I guess we found the place with the Ultra Hammer, if I had to guess. So, how are we gonna do this? I think I know how we're gonna do this. Let's just go ahead and line up these blocks in the same altitude, and then that one there. Oh no. Okay, this is unfortunate. This is the second time this has happened in this place. This is very unfortunate. Hold on a second. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Goodness. Why not? These moments are magical, you know. Alright. Please stand by for technical difficulties. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get the thing that you're supposed to do and clean the thing a little more. We got in a crash before in the first chapter, but 2 crashes in such low frequency or such close proximity to each other is a little more boring, so let me see. Like, I assume that's to do with the card itself and not the console. So, like I said, please bear with me for a second.